$27,000. That's the amount I paid for this crash damaged GLC in a Dubai auction.
But the very next day, I found out why everyone told me not to do it.
It's not going into fucking gear.
And in this video, we're gonna find out if all the repairs are gonna go according to plan and most importantly to budget.
This fucking close.
Or I'm gonna overspend and then most probably lose money in this entire scheme. I bought this 2024 GLC at a Dubai auction for 98,000 dirhams with a side impact. The plan is to fix it and resell it for a profit. The garage that we first trusted to do this rebuild quoted us 23,000 dirhams.
Fucking looks like bullshit to me, to be honest.
But we found a second garage that quoted us for exactly what's wrong with the car, a rear subframe and 2 broken doors. So that's where we are. Now let's talk about money. I purchased this car for 93,000 dirhams.
Plus 5%, plus spent 300 on the recovery. That's basically we are at 98.
The repair, we have it set at, that's the labor cost, okay, of everyone like painting the car, fixing the dent, installing the new parts that I'm gonna bring, 5,400 AED. And the selling price, more or less, I'm estimating to be on the optimistic side around 140 and on the pessimistic side 135, maybe even 130. We have 20,000 dirhams. That's the margin that we have to basically spare parts, registering and detailing in order for us to make $3,000. So our current mission is to find the parts for the Mercedes. You've already seen the list. So the first thing that for me is the priority is the sub chassis, because that's re-welded, that's a safety issue, and that needs to go 100%. Obviously, no one is gonna buy a car with a re-welded subframe. One, it's just very dangerous, and I don't think it's even legal to drive that way. Second of all is no buyer is gonna be interested to buying a car with something re-welded instead of fixed properly. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna buy the naked subframe. They have shit tons of fucking, look at this. They've sent me a photo. Is like, how many do you need? I was like, yeah, man, I only need one, to be honest, for 1,500 dirhams, and I'm gonna buy one arm that I know for a fact I need to change. And then hope when we take our subframe basically out, nothing is bent, and we just can put the new ones in and forget. Okay, so subframe purchase, which means we're making great progress, but it also means we need to deduct 1,500 dirhams from our margin. So we're in the hunt for the doors. Quite an adventure, to be honest. I negotiated with them for a few hours. Not very keen on negotiating, to be honest. Earlier today, I spoke with him and I asked, rear empty you don't have, rear left. And he told me,
rear I have complete door. Empty finish.
And then I offered, well, I needed to try. Can you do 3,000 for both? Look at him, he's laughing. No, last 4,400, so do last 4,000. So we are at 400 difference. I need them for 4,000. I need them for 4,000. I can't do 4,400. So, okay, we have 2 new doors. Good stuff. I mean, I couldn't really film it because when you're trying to negotiate the last 400 dirhams, sticking a camera in someone's face, well, isn't really gonna help you, is it? I went there, his price was 4,400. We were negotiating for like 20 minutes over 200 dirhams. He was at 4,400. Then he went down to 4,300. We agreed to 4,200. I was like, well, I'm not gonna get a better deal. I might as well just get both doors now. And then an empty door appeared. So someone called him, I don't know, an empty door appeared and we go to 4,000. So for 2 empty doors. The doors, 2 new doors that were very hard to negotiate. Front left, back left. This was the tricky one because we almost bought a complete one, which we did not need. And the good thing is that we not only got an empty one, we got a new one. So in theory, they told me this has never been used. Is it true? I don't know. This has been used, but they already started to prep it to paint it. So plan is very simple. We need to paint this, paint that, everything from the door. I guess it's this. Does this look like? Yeah, probably. Handle. So then paint this, which is almost complete. As you can see, a few bits and bobs, but a lot of progress has been made. This was crashed into the inside, and this is quite tedious. It's quite hard work. Car was left here 2 days ago. Yesterday was an off day, so this is a day's worth of work. I guess they'll be finished by today, tomorrow. Now, once this is straight again, this is like the part that's the most difficult, right?
Yes, this is the most difficult. And the only part is this bit of here, because these are still okay. So still
we need to paint it. Once this is painted, they need to paint the doors. We stick this in. Everything here is done. Next step, subframe. The plan now is to remove it here, pull it down, change the subframe, so install everything that we have here to the new subframe, and change this arm. And I could see it's just a bit bent here, so this needs to go. So the second most important thing, apart from the budget in this build, is time. I bought this car very close to summer, and in summer, Dubai basically shuts down because summer, it's hot here, many people leave and they come back in September, October, which means businesses go down, which means people are less likely to make purchases as a new car. So my aim is to rebuild this in 14 days and put it out for sale as fast as possible before I get the big hit of off-season, which would probably mean I get stuck with this car for many months. So can they do it? Technically today's Saturday, so Saturday they still have time to work, Sunday, and then 5 working days uninterrupted. They have the parts. If we don't have any unexpected things that go wrong, it should go. The only unexpected thing I think is any arms that are bent, and yeah, that's pretty much it, because everything else worked and is currently working. I hope will work after it's done.
Miguel, for both the doors, quick, yeah? This is your old door. So this is exactly how length of the door should be, right? The one in the back, this is a good door. The fitments are right, the measurements are right, but the one in the front, it's not right. So this gap which you have, this is not supposed to happen.
Ah! We are back 2 days later. I went for a business trip and I came back. Now the plan, I don't know if you can hear me properly, darling, let's move inside. So the plan was for me to leave and for them to continue the build. So this is the car. You're very familiar with it. As you might see, we have one door. This is missing. First of all, let's appreciate the beautiful work that they've done. Nice and smooth. The only thing we left is paint the thing, and that's it. The fitment, look at the fitment. Very nice. They still need to align, I think, a bit, but perfect. From here till here, this door is 44 centimeters, and the door that I purchased was 45, which meant that when it was installed, there was no gap here, so we couldn't install the molding. This is the gap that needs to be for us to put this here. Here, 1 centimeter made all the difference, because here, it got to the very top, so this did not fit. Now, how the fuck can there be 2 identical doors, but one of them is 44 and the other one is 45? I don't know. Second problem, and this is the biggest bitch, because we found out the car is a hybrid. I am a very big fanatic of looking at like channels when they rebuild cars, and if you are as well, which you probably are, you might have heard that every time they come across a hybrid system, it's a massive problem. It's a big fucking headache. What do we have? We have a hybrid system, but it's not a normal hybrid. When I was thinking of hybrids, I was thinking, I don't know, a Yaris, a mild hybrid. What does this mean? It has 2 batteries, okay? The normal one, which is at the back, the 12 volt, the one that you have in your car, everyone has, and this one, a 48 volt battery that is used, to be honest, not for much. We changed the 12 volt because that was the main, well, the obvious thing to do. When I bought the car, it didn't start, you know the drill. 3 or 4 different batteries, because they kept saying it was the battery was wrong. They found out it wasn't the battery. We read the car,
and the car says
converter internal fault.
Yeah, but
as I understand, and keep in mind, I have no fucking idea how this works. What I've done is I found a garage that specializes in Mercedes, but more importantly, they specialize in the hybrid system of Mercedes. So we gave it a quick call.
Can I help you?
Yeah, good afternoon. I have a quick question. I've seen you repair batteries. I just wanted to know if you repair 48-volt batteries from a Mercedes.
48?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we are repair. Yeah, I think.
And what did we find out? Two very important things. The errors that we found was said converter, right? So it didn't say battery, it didn't say the converter, which is the piece that converts the 48 volts into 12 volts. That was the piece that was not functioning properly. And I asked, is it a separate piece?
It is a separate part in the car, so that's why I'm saying let us just have a look. So at least no need to work on something. It's not even the problem. Let us have a look on the car. I will not charge you anything additional for the checking.
Okay, and worst case, if it's converters, can we repair that as well or no?
No, that's the close part. I have to change it separately. However, that's why just let me have a look on the computer.
Okay.
So we can know what's going on.
Understood. But the second question that we could answer is the most important one, because he said, does the car start? It's starting if you jump start it, but then it doesn't. Like, it doesn't start. And he said, if the car starts, it's not the battery. Because if the battery was the problem, the car would not start at all. Like with a jump or with anything. Luckily, that's not our situation. So what I'm gonna ask the guys is, I'll go now get a door, and while that's happening, I want them then to start with the subframe. I went the cheap route, bought a naked subframe and bought one arm. The chances of me being that lucky and only needing to change one arm, quite low. How this thing is going, I'm expecting to buy another 8 arms, hopefully not. So for me, in my head, it's like 3 parts now. 1 part, 2 parts, and 3 parts. Okay, and we have the door. This is a beautiful door. I wish the color the car was this color. You see now, this is the correct one. 254. This is the correct one. I 100% know that the other one was from an older model. Now install the door, make sure everything's correct. I hope we don't have any problem with this anymore. And once that's done, they can start fixing the door, like putting everything back together, because right now it's an empty door, as you can see. Everything else that they smoothed out, beautiful. Hey, now, it might have seemed as a quick fix, but to be honest with you, when I went back to Sharjah, he was basically looking like me, like I was crazy. He was first saying, only 1 centimeter, is that the problem? I was like, yeah, mate, well, that's the fucking difference between the molding fitting properly and not fitting at all. And I asked him, do you have 44 centimeters? And he told me, come and measure them. So I went there and they had like 15 doors and all of them were 45 centimeters. Fuck me, I don't know.
yeah.
Good?
It is good. Same thing.
Same, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that fits, thank God. And you know, if you asked me at the start of the build, you would be happy because doors fit. I would be like, why the fuck would I be happy? Well, as you can see, even that can go wrong. Good, that's done. 1 problem less. Perfect door. Wish it was this color. This whole car, this color would have been beautiful. Happy days. Now, what I really wanted to know is that the subframe, did I make the right call by just buying 1 arm, or I should have just bought every single one of them? We'll have doors installed, doors fitted, doors painted, inside painted. So basically everything done. It will look like a perfect car, and then we will put it on a lift, take the subframe out, put the new one in, put my arms, fit everything back together. And we get that done very fast because the fucking thing, I want to get it done now. That's the most important thing for me. And I can't not sell this car. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Okay, Saturday morning. In theory, now the car should be ready. Now, I am not expecting much, to be honest. I just want to see some progress. I mean, it would be great to see the car ready, but I understand that probably won't be. How are you, sir?
Yeah, good.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Oh my God, it's almost done. It's done. Look how good they've done it. Oh my god, it looks factory. Good stuff, okay. So, finishing touches in the door, and we should get right into the subframe section, which is the one that worries me. Do you need help? No. You sure? Okay, so if we go through this side of everything, nothing looks too bad here. And by too bad, I mean it doesn't look bad at all, to be honest. So on this side is obviously the one that crashed, and the one that's the problematic one. And our main problem is this side of the wall is re-welded, and this is something that they just put back together, and with the hit, this got bent. So this is the arm that we got, and the subframe. There's 4 arms on each side that they were selling me, and there were 400 dirhams each, so that's the biggest, that's a big expense. So does it make sense for this only to bend and not the other ones? Not really. There's an interesting thing I found looking now. This thing looks, this is the gearbox, right? But why does it have this electrical stuff?
So this could be quite important, this could be quite big, because as you know, I still don't know what the converter is. And then I found that
Fucking electric thing, so why would they be an electric thing?
can that be the converter?
The one that's giving us, well, I think it's giving us the problems, because I don't know what the converter is.
And maybe this is the problematic part, that once we change it, it just fixes all our problems.
Okay, so while we wait for the exhaust to come down and all that, I was very interested in finding out what this was. Something electrical, as you've seen here. I was very intrigued because it's right like under the gearbox. And I checked with my main supplier of information, ChatGPT, and he said, oh my god, the module is exactly the converter side of the equation. So you're telling me I randomly just looked at something that says high voltage and then found the converter. Now I have the part number for the converter. If I ask him, can you check the price for this part?
We will need to wait to find that out, because right now we need to find out if it's enough, everything that I purchased, or I need to go back to Sharjah.
Okay, good stuff. Monster brake. The big question was, did I make the right call by buying a naked subframe and 1 arm? Because as my first professional inspection, that was everything that was needed. Yeah, this arm I purchased. From this side, anything bent, you think, or no? It looks like I was right. It looks like I was right. This is the main problem. So it broke here and they re-welded it. And I think obviously they use the same arm. The good thing is this, we have new. So we have new, and we have this new arm. Oh, there's 2 welds. Oh my God. When pulling that thing down, you've seen the only thing bent is the arm that I purchased and the subframe that was re-welded in 2 places. Here and here. Yeah, I only saw 1. Not a problem, because we have a new subframe anyway. So it could have been fucking re-welded in 15 places. It doesn't matter.
And this one side, only 1 link rod. Other mechanic 2 link rod fixing. 1 and this side 2.
Why?
Other mechanic.
Original like this?
Yeah, original.
But they put 2.
But 2.
The good thing is that the new subframe looks the same. This is the new subframe.
Yeah, we have.
Just to make sure it's the same one. 240. The numbers don't match. The number doesn't match, but yet again, who gives a fuck? Do you need any other arms, you think?
First we will fix, then we fix the all arms.
Okay, so you need this one as well, yeah?
Yeah, you see this side?
Yeah.
It's out.
Okay, so I'll get you this arm. And the good news is that when purchasing the subframe, I remember they gave me a few more like bits and bobs that they took out. Yeah. I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. This is the new subframe.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Same.
Oh, good. And that's exactly what we need. So that's fucking good, isn't it? Because he said, oh, there's one more thing, and I was like, fuck. I remember each arm was like 400 dirhams, like $110. So this is the one that's bent. This one we have, this one we have, this one we need to change. And from here, they all look okay. So what we'll do is we'll install it, and if we can align it properly, then that's finished. That's done. I remember this. This was leaking. This was leaking. Oh shit. So today's Saturday, we are on schedule. On schedule. That's good. The only issue is the electric system. You know, the small issue that we have with the car not starting on its own.
What? It's not going into gear.
Hopefully everything goes together, and then I can take the car, we fix up the battery. Hopefully it's just like, yeah, bring me a new converter, or a new converter, 1,000 dirhams. That we install that, and that's it. But I know it's not going to be here because it probably needs to be programmed. And I've heard that the programming for Mercedes, you need to rent the software from Mercedes or some bollocks like that, and that's like $1,000 an hour. What's the saying? Like, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's it. Everything that could go well went well. Very fucking close to this car being done. And now, morning. We're in the shop to find out if we can mount it, and the car's gonna go back together.
Hello, bro.
Today the car's gonna be finished as planned.
Oh, it's already back together. Jesus, that was fast.
Okay, well, to my surprise, everything is already mounted. The link rod, oh look. Good, no problem. And the wires and sensors, they were like wires. It's connected already? Oh, great stuff. Those were the cables that were like loose, and that's what was giving the fault. And they were saying, oh, we need new ones.
Needs to be changed.
But are you sure it needs to be changed? We can't just plug it in. This is unplugged.
Because when they are plugged in,
Yeah.
this wheel will not move
Okay.
electrically.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we don't need new ones. Once this is mounted, we're gonna try to align the car, and yeah, that's basically it. The subframe is mounted, the arms are delivered to the garage.
Oh my God, it looks like it's coming to an end.
And we should be ready to go for the first test drive.
अली भाई इसका एक्सल खोला, मैंने घुमाया था, बीच में जो ना साउंड आ रहा था, तो इसका खोला, ये इसकी ना वो कड़ा होता है ना गोलियों के साइड में, वो टूट गया एक्सल का कड़ा जो, ये देखो।
This was leaking. This fucking close. This fucking close. The wheel was on. Literally going down, and mechanically it's done. Doors are done. Everything. Now we just need to do the biggest headache, which is going to be the battery. But it's like, this is done. My next clip should have been the alignments and the car like being like aligned perfectly. And then I get this fucking clip.
This one looks like okay, but when we small drive this car, then there is a sound. When we remove, see inside this one broken. It's axle, right side axle.
Anything fucking else in this car is broken? Anything else? So this is the fucking problem, okay? And as I see, as they told me, it's the inside of this. Jesus. So as you can see, this is fucked. This part is broken. So I need a new one. So for this, I need a new axle. Jesus Christ. So the interesting thing is that inside the axle, only one small metal piece was broken. So my first question obviously was, can we repair it? And if I find this piece, can we like get it sorted? Oh, this is gonna delay things, isn't it? So how long is the fucking repair now gonna be? And I can't even do anything now, because if the right axle is not even mounted, there's no point in me taking the car to the other garage that's going to take a look at it electronically speaking. There is no point. Just one. And left side, did you check or no?
The left side okay, clear.
Because brother, look, I see that this It's also greasy. So maybe this one is also fucked.
Boot damage, boot. Cover damage.
Only
Inside,
cover?
only cover.
Oh, so inside okay, yeah?
Inside okay.
So basically, I did not want to lose any time, and I went directly to Sharjah with my broken axle, and I had two questions. First, can it be repaired? Can someone repair it? And second, how much does it cost new if I need to buy another one?
We have the first price. And he says 1,450. Fuck me, bro. Fuck. It's just another 1,500 that just goes out of the fucking profit. It just keeps adding, you know, bit by bit, it just keeps adding. And I told him very expensive, he said it's original and new. I don't need it new, but yet again, I don't really want an old one, do I? I'm still waiting for other companies. Maybe they have a different price, but yet again, how much cheaper is it? I thought it was gonna be like 500 dirhams, maybe like 600 dirhams. Fuck me, bro, just fucking Mercedes.
But the next question was, can it be repaired? Because that just didn't like, you know, I didn't want to let that go.
So we have a broken axle, but the only fucking problem thing is this little thing that you're seeing now on the screen, that's the thing broken. Can I find that small thing? Because I just had a quick Google, like, can the axle be repaired? And there's like 15 shops that repair axle and suspensions and all. So I've just asked all of them, and let's see.
And 3 of them said no.
Fuck. So, unfortunately, sir, it needs to be replaced.
But 1 did say yes.
Okay, we're back. We have one company that answered, and they seem to be, you know, I like when companies answer quick and they ask questions, you know. I've sent them all the details, chassis and everything. I've sent them a video, and they said 600 to 650 dirhams repair. Need to check the shaft and blah, blah, blah. But it's repairable, And they said it takes 2-3 hours, so it's 5:10 now. If I go back to the garage, pick up the shaft, take it there, it can be done today. That's if it can be repaired. But if it can be repaired, we save 800 dirhams. Fuck me. It's still money. Hello. It's repaired. I have it back. Thank God. So today I got the call today morning around 9 a.m. that in 30 minutes it should be ready. Thank God. The only question we still have, if this works now, it might just be assembled and they might have scammed me. So we'll see.
Can we install it now? Yeah.
Okay, so
It looks like we got lucky with that and saved ourselves 850 dirhams, which is, you know, fantastic. So now this is the missing piece, which is fixed. Now they should install it and the car should be ready.
Okay, and the car is done. Well, almost. Mechanically, everything went according to plan. Everything that was broken is now fixed. The only problem is that the car doesn't start. Doesn't start.
What did we do? We changed the 12 volts, and after changing the 12 volt, literally disconnecting, when we tried to connect it back together, the car died. So as you see it now, it's a 2-ton piece of metal that does not do anything, which could be very expensive to fix and make running again. And the thing that fucking pisses me off is that it was working before. So did we damage it, or did I wait too long for the car to finish and not take it in time to the other garage? I don't know. We tried everything. We tried jumping it from the front, from the back. We tried putting the old battery, everything. 2 sides. One, mechanically it should be correct. If you can see here, the doors are fixed so beautifully. There is a few bips and bobs because I want to align it, because I'm very OCD with this, so I want this door to be a bit more to the inside. I don't see it aligns perfectly with it. Electronically, it's a very different story. So next video, we're gonna find out if the battery is the problem, what's the problem, maybe it's an easy fix. That will be in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.